If you're after a dynamic platform for real-time collaboration, project management, and knowledge sharing between your fast-moving and growing teams, then Confluence may just be the perfect workspace for your business. So with that said, my focus in this tutorial is to share how anyone can set up and use team spaces and pages to manage all relevant work in one centralized and integrated location. We'll touch on real-time team and project collaboration on pages, app integrations, page design, adding macros, and other cool stuff that you can do with Confluence. Essentially, I'll cover everything that you and your team need to know to get up and running with Confluence in minutes. Are you ready? If so, let's jump over to my computer and launch into this Confluence tutorial. Here we are on Confluence. Now to arrive here, simply head over to your browser and type in Atlassian.com and locate Confluence. Or feel free to click on the link in the description below this video, and that's going to take you here where we can get started for free. Now, before we dive in, let's quickly break down what we'll be covering in this Confluence tutorial. First, we'll sign up for free and navigate through and help you become familiar with Confluence. Then launch into dynamic pages, content, and macros for managing and streamlining different projects, workflows, and any other personal or team activity. We will then touch on team collaboration using whiteboards and databases. Following this, we'll also touch on other important features, actions, and apps that you and your team can make the most of inside Confluence. Confluence is completely free for up to 10 users. Now to get started, navigate down here and add your work email or sign up with one of these options. You'll then be asked a few questions about your business before arriving inside your Confluence account. Okay, so with that covered, go ahead and sign up for free and I'll meet you inside my account. And here we are inside my fresh Confluence account that I created earlier. Once you've signed up with Confluence, you'll be taken to your first space. However, let's navigate over to home. Now, just quickly, I want to say a big thank you to Atlassian for partnering with us on this video and supporting this channel. I've personally been using Atlassian products for over 5 years. Now, before we jump into the platform navigation and understand the structure of Confluence when it comes to team collaboration and project management, first, what exactly is Confluence and how does it work for small and large dynamic teams? Well, if you're completely new to Confluence, this software is a product of Atlassian and works as a centralized team workspace for collaboration, project management, and knowledge sharing using dynamic smart pages. These Confluence pages can be used to manage, create, and plan nearly anything that you and your team can think of to impactfully drive towards your personal or your team's organizational goals. Confluence is super easy to use and integrates with all your favorite apps and tools. Again, the standout potential for team collaboration and project management that lies within Confluence stems from the dynamic pages, page macros, and content that I'll be covering in this tutorial. Okay, so back inside Confluence and under Home, let's navigate through the structure of our Confluence account. Within your workspace, if we navigate down to spaces, these spaces make up your workspace. And these spaces are used to house and organize your different pages and other content. For example, let's click on Project Management. This is a space template, and you can see within this template space, we have these pages. Here we have a few template pages within this space. We have a project plan page, as well as this template page down here, and another that have been added by default. Again, spaces are used to organize your pages, and these are essentially dynamic pages, or smart pages for collaboration, knowledge sharing, project management, and more. No matter what type of system, workflow, project, or other activity that you want to manage, you can do that within these dynamic pages. Let's navigate down to create and create a new page within this project management space. Hey guys, just quickly, did you know that over 90% of you that enjoy our free educational content have not yet subscribed? It would mean a lot to me if you drop a comment or hit subscribe if you love what I'm creating. This helps us grow the channel and motivates me to create bigger and more impactful tutorials for you to consume for free. Okay, so with that happy note, thank you in advance, and let's get back to the video. Let's quickly name this page Test Page and navigate down to the body and hit /, and that's going to generate dynamic content tables and macros that you can use to create your pages. These are dynamic insert modules for your pages. This allows you to create and structure your pages the way that you like. And all these page modules are incredibly easy to use. And we'll dive deeper into pages shortly. We can also navigate up to apps and streamline collaboration as well as project management activities by simply integrating third-party apps. Again, I'll touch on this later. Now, let's navigate back over to Home, and you should be relatively familiar with the structure of Confluence and how spaces, dynamic pages, as well as content and macros work inside Confluence. Let's go ahead and dive in further. Next to Home, we have Recent. Here you can quickly access recent pages that you have accessed. Here we can filter by title. We can also select Worked On, Owned by Me, Starred, and Drafts. If we navigate over to Spaces, here we can see spaces that we've starred as well as recent spaces. View all spaces down here or create a new space. And we'll do this shortly. Next to Spaces, we have Teams, and Confluence is built for streamlining team collaboration. We can get more work done, and Confluence is much more enjoyable with a team. Click here to invite your team members and add your team down here. Automatically, my workspace domain will generate the appropriate user. I'm going to add Jack and another user, Nick, to join me on Confluence. Add 2 people, and they will receive an email to join Confluence. Let's navigate back up to Teams and navigate down to create a team. I want to create an internal marketing team, and then add your team. Then once you've added your team, click on create a team, and I'll show you how you can collaborate with your teams inside Pages shortly. Next to Teams, we have apps. Again, you can integrate your favorite apps with Confluence. For example, if your organization communicates via Slack, you can integrate Slack and the different channels into your pages, or if you host all your media, documents, or other digital assets inside a Google Drive, you can seamlessly connect Google Drive with Confluence. The same is with project management tools like Jira, which is another product of Atlassian. Maybe your Agile team, Scrum team engages in project or product management inside of Jira. You can seamlessly integrate your tasks, stories, and epics with Confluence. If you're new to Jira and you're interested in learning more about this dynamic project management tool, then what I'll do is add a beginner's tutorial up above and down below in the description for you to check out. Next to apps, we have templates, and these are different workflow and project templates that you can use across your different spaces. For example, let's navigate down and locate content strategy. We can preview the content and macros on this particular page, and if we're happy with the template, simply click on Use Template. Let's name this template. So this could be a content strategy for a product that we offer. If we refresh the page, you'll see this macro table of contents. Now you can see that this dynamic page template was automatically added to our Stewart Gauld space. To move a page to a different space, navigate up to the top right hand corner and click on Move. Select the space that you want to move the page to. Here we have project management, then simply drag the page, and I'm going to place this template below these 3 templates, and then click on Move. And just like that, this page template has been moved to our project management space. Let's navigate back home, and next to templates we have create. Here we can quickly create pages. Remember, these are dynamic smart pages for collaboration, knowledge sharing, project management, and more. Below this we have the option to create a whiteboard, and these are visually intuitive designed whiteboards for free flowing collaboration based activities like brainstorming and idea generation. Below whiteboard we have database. Creating databases allows your team to store and structure data in organized fields and entries. A database interface is more structured than Pages, however less visual. Next we have blog, and blogs are for sharing timely information widely across your teams. These are typically one-time announcements. Below blog we have smart link, and this is where you can add and store linkable assets. These could be YouTube videos, web pages, or other digital resources. And then we can create a space down here. And finally, before we dive into creating dynamic and real-time collaborative pages for managing our different workflows and projects, let's navigate over to Company Hub. This is essentially a public community page for your organization. Here, your entire company can see announcements and other dynamic content from your different pages. If we navigate down the page, we have this example section, employee shoutouts. We can highlight team accomplishments. For example, a developer may have completed a feature that we've been working on for months for a particular product. Or we can navigate down here and you can connect resources. These could be working documents, links to your knowledge base, or product roadmaps. If we navigate back up to the top and click on Edit, this is where you and other Hub editors can view and make changes to this company Hub. Again, this is a great interface to make use of. Now let's navigate back over to Home and create a space from scratch. I'm going to name this space Sheetify CRM, and this is a micro brand that stems off our organization, Syndio Media. Choose an icon down here or click on See More, and we have the option to upload an image. I'm going to quickly do that now. Then for this space, I want to keep collaboration selected, then navigate down to select permissions. And I want to keep default permissions selected. Use the space permissions set by your admin. However, if you want to create a private space, you can do that by selecting Only Visible to Me. Once you've selected the permission, navigate down to Next. I'm going to turn all these features on and create space. Let's first customize this space by navigating up to Edit, navigate down and add a description about your space. Then with each of our text content, we have these different formatting options up here. We can change the text style, as well as format the text, and we can change the text color and highlight color, as well as add bullet points and more. Here I could add action items, hyperlink, and add an image or video. Again, I'm going to navigate down here and change this text. Then I'm going to change my space header. I'm going to quickly upload an image. Then I'm going to change the width to fixed width. Then we can navigate down and you can connect other resources like external apps, important links, and people to your space. Okay, let's navigate up and click on Update. Once you've made any changes, it's important to update those changes. Now let's navigate over to the left-hand side and clean up our space. We want to create our pages from scratch, so I'm going to delete these pages. These are just template pages. Navigate up to Delete, and do the same with the template pages you do not need. And just like that, we've cleaned up our space by deleting those default pages. Now to create our first page from scratch, simply click here or click on Create and navigate over to Page. Or we can navigate up to Create and use this Quick Create button. Click on Page, give your page a name. This page is going to be for tracking and collaborating on our product roadmap for our Sheetify 5.0 version. We can add an image header if we like, navigate down to Browse, add a keyword and find the image that you want to use. Simply click on the cover image to drag it into the right position and hit Apply. Then navigate down and hit /command. And this is where we can insert dynamic modules into our page like I mentioned earlier. For example, I'm going to type in road and I want to use this roadmap planner. Here we have a simple roadmap planner. We can move the different bars as well as their duration. Here we have lane 2, bar 3 from March through till June. We can add additional lanes and then simply click on the lane to change the text and color and hit save. I'm going to quickly do the same with these options and then simply add additional bars, move those bars to the correct lane and adjust them accordingly. And then with each bar, you can link a page or create a new page. Okay, let's close out of this for now by hitting Insert. And just like that, we now have a simple product roadmap. If we click on this module, we can change the layout in terms of how the module displays on our page. I'm happy with this. And to edit the module further, simply click on Edit. Let's navigate up here and add a description. This is our product roadmap for Sheetify CRM 5.0. Our focus is on adding the requested features located here. Now what I can do is add another page, new page, and this page is for collaborating around our Sheetify CRM 5.0 features. I'm going to quickly add a header image and upload my own, and I'm happy with this. Then I'm going to navigate down here and add a brief description. Then below this, priority features, and I'm going to highlight this and navigate up to text and change to heading 2. Navigate down, hit enter, /, and this time I want to add action items. Here I can quickly type in my priority features, my items. I'm also going to navigate up here and bold this text and then navigate down the page, /command. And this time I want to add a table. If we navigate down here, I can highlight this first row and then click on this drop down and change the background color to this white. Now what we can also do is click on this drop down and add a column to the right. I'm also going to navigate up here and add a row below. Then I'm going to highlight this, click on the drop down and change the color to this light blue as well as this column. I can quickly do that over here. I can then add the content that I like, status, due date and complete date. And these could be tasks over here or any other action item. And again, with this table, I have more options down here, like table options, the alignment, background colors. I can insert a chart and manage data collected. As you can see, you have access to all these dynamic modules to create your pages. For example, we can add an image or video file, add a mention, add emojis, we can add additional tables, statuses, add a date, and many more macros and modules. Let's click out of here. Now, when you're happy with a page, simply navigate up to Publish and publish the page. Here we have the access options. Anyone in this space can view and edit. We can change this if we like. Okay, so I'm ready to collaborate with my team on this page. I'm also going to do the same with this page here. Simply navigate up to Publish and Publish Page. Then I want to link this description, navigate up to Edit, then come down and I want to link these words here. Navigate up to Link. And I want to link this page that we just created, Sheetify CRM 5.0 features, and then navigate up to Update. Here we have the description. This is our product roadmap for Sheetify CRM 5.0. Our focus is on adding the requested features located here. If our team members click here, that's going to take them to this page, and our team members can interact with this dynamic content. Let's go ahead and customize this page further. Hey, just quickly before we get back into this tutorial, if you're getting value from this video, please drop a like and subscribe. This means a lot to me and ultimately helps us reach and help more small business owners across YouTube. Thank you in advance, and with that quick note, let's jump back into this video. Now, what we can also do is add inline comments. What we can do is simply highlight and then click on comment, and we can add a comment over here. For example, hey, and I tagged Emma, did you test this feature out yet? Exciting. I can come down and click on save, and as a team we can collaborate on this specific action item. Again, let's navigate up to update, and now if a user comes down here and clicks on this comment, this highlighted inline comment, they can engage and continue with the discussion here. We can also leverage AI to help us create content. For example, I'm going to paste in some copy in here, and this is copy from my Sheetify CRM website. What I can do is leverage AI to rewrite this content, improve writing, and I'm happy with this AI improved version. Here we can insert below or replace. I'm going to insert below. Then what I can also do is highlight this content and then rewrite. And I have these other options. Make sure to summarize writing, spelling and grammar, and improve writing again. I can also translate using AI to the different languages listed here. Again, the built-in AI is incredibly powerful. If we hit / and select AI, I can add a prompt in here. Please summarize in bullet points the top 5 essential features of a CRM for service-based businesses. Let's hit enter, and I'm happy with this content. I can give this the thumbs up and add feedback. I can also regenerate and copy this content. I'm going to click insert. What we can also do is improve the design of our pages by adding layouts to our pages. Simply hit / and locate layouts. Here we have layouts, and then down here we can structure our layouts the way that we like. Here we have 2 columns, 3 columns, this one large right column and a small left column, and these other options over here. For example, let's add 2 columns, and then we can change the sizing in terms of wide, full width, or narrow. And then what we can do is add modules in these layouts. Let's hit / again and add a list of actions. For example, I'm going to quickly fill this out, and as you can see, I've added the action item as well as tagged the individual. Then I've added a due date over here, and I've done that with each of these action items. I can also click on enter and add another action, then use the @ symbol to tag a team member, and then assign a due date. Over on the right hand side, let's hit / and add an image. Simply click on the image module, upload or link an image, choose the image, add a caption if you like, and resize the image. We also have these image options down here. We can add a comment, link the image, edit the alt text, and change the alignment, as well as add a border if we like. Again, I can click on this layout and duplicate the layout if I like, navigate down and hit paste. Or I can create a different type of layout by hitting / layouts and then adding a new layout. And layouts are incredibly important for structuring your pages. Again, use layouts to break up your pages, content, and dynamic macros. As I mentioned, you can also leverage templates to create your pages. This is a great place to start to understand how to best structure your dynamic pages, as well as the different macros and content modules that you can add inside your pages. Simply click on templates, then locate or search for the template that you're after. For example, competitive analysis, then preview the page and the different modules on the right hand side. Then simply select use, add a title, and I'm going to move this to my Sheetify CRM space by navigating up here, clicking on move, and then choosing the correct space, and then moving that page where I like, and hit move. We can also navigate over to create and create a folder for managing the different content within our spaces. For example, within idea generation, this folder is where we manage content related to generating ideas and innovation. What I can do is navigate up to create and hit whiteboard. And like I mentioned before, this is a visual interface designed for idea generation, collaboration, and brainstorming. Let's navigate up to brainstorming and click on this template. Simply click on the different elements and change the content. You also have these basic formatting options. You can drag and drop the different elements around, as well as change the sizing and adding comments. For example, I can click down here and drag and drop this element and add an arrow that connects to this element here. I can add text, as well as this element here and this connector, and I can connect this to any of these elements. Let's navigate over to create again and create a whiteboard from scratch. Navigate up to blank whiteboard, and again I can drag and drop and add content. Let's go ahead and move that over here, make that larger, and add these other elements. QR code scanner, I'm going to change this to yellow, and then I'm going to connect this over here. As you can see, this whiteboard interface is incredibly easy to use. Now we can also navigate up to create, and we can also create a database. And this database interface works best when connecting tools like Jira for project management.
You can use this interface to manage your different databases. For example, you could use a database like this to manage your client accounts, your contacts, or even your sales pipeline. Let me quickly add some content in here. Okay, so as you can see, I've quickly filled out this project database. We have the project name, due date, team, assigned to the project value, completed date, and link pages. So here we can link the different projects to the different Confluence pages that we've created. You can also add additional views. Here we have a card view, and we can add additional views if we like. Let's navigate back to home. And that is it for this Confluence tutorial for beginners. Now, if you're interested in a more advanced Confluence tutorial, let me know down below in the comments. However, that is everything that you need to know to get started with collaboration and project management inside Confluence.
And there we have it, guys. That is it for this Confluence team collaboration and project management tutorial. Now, if you have any questions about this tutorial, make sure to pop them down below. And with that said, thank you so much for watching this video all the way through to the end. If you got value, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel. And that way, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.